Essence launched a foundation stick for $6.99 and we're going to be reviewing it today. Essence is one of my favorite drugstore brands. I love how affordable they are. They're innovative. They're always coming out with new products, new foundations, new concealers for us to try, and I am here for it. So today we're going to be testing out their new foundation stick. They sent me a huge box of so many different colors that I'm going to show you guys, and I'm wearing it today so you guys can kind of get a little sneak peek before we go ahead and apply this together. So if you are excited, please subscribe, turn on the little notification bell so you don't miss out on my videos. We do tons of tutorials, hauls, shop with me's, and I hope you guys will stick around, join the fam, and let's get on into this review. So let me show you guys the package that they sent over because it is huge, and they also did something really cool as well that I'm going to share with you. The front cover stick together, and they sent over every single shade in the collection. Unreal. I already have my personal shades picked out. That's why you see empty spots right there. Since there's no way I could use all those shades, they sent over a little prepaid envelope and mailer so we can ship off our unused shades to girls in need. I had not seen any other brand do that before, and hopefully other brands will do that too if they're sending along an entire foundation range. Really cool. I thought you could do like if you have friends and family, it's like a family party. I've done this before. I will bring over PR, so it would be cool to like bring over this and just have like friends and family pick out their shade if they can find one, and then you can donate the rest using the mailer, or maybe there's a local women's charity near you. I've been testing this foundation for a couple days now. I kind of get a feel for it. First impression, but I kind of wanted to know going into it because I was just so excited when I saw this. I was like, yes. So I wanted to do a full face of this foundation stick. So I did foundation, bronzer, and concealer using the sticks. Retail for $6.99 at Ulta and the Essence website, but I'm sure most of you guys will be buying this from Ulta. I also saw that they have it on TikTok Shop, which I was really excited about because I've been posting a lot more TikTok Shop tutorials and stuff. Basic but cute. It's just a little stick that has like kind of an ombre look to it. It says foundation stick. I dropped my concealer stick the other day. That's why it looks so messed up. I dropped it like, oh my gosh. They're playing Donna Summer right now. I think I've told you guys I live in a very like, more like a party kind of area, so they always have music playing and I'm always like jamming out and dancing. Let's read about the foundation, shall we? To learn a little bit more. It's vegan, paraben-free, oil-free, cruelty-free, creamy, blendable, natural finish. It looks like it is a silicone foundation. It has hyaluronic acid in it, rice bran wax, some more silicone, and there are 43 shades in total. I do feel like it is a very nice, quite expansive shade range in my opinion, just looking at all the shades. I've been talking enough, so we're going to start out with my foundation shade, and I am self-tan right now, so I did go something a little bit deeper. I went with shade 180, and I tried another one before this, and it was way too pink. So this one I feel like matches me really nicely. This does go on pretty smooth, and as far, oh, you know what you guys, I should also do this with a sponge. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna do this side with a brush, and then we'll do the other side of my face with a sponge. I feel like that's how I feel like I haven't done a foundation wear test in so long, but that is what I usually do. Okay, so let's keep it how we usually do it. And I'm going to try not to go underneath of my eye because I want to use that for the concealer shade. So like technically they're not saying it's a concealer, it's really a foundation, but we're just going to go with multi-purpose. I don't see why you can't use this as a concealer shade, and honestly it's been working well for me. Has a nice light scent to it, nothing offensive, too floral. It is just very, very light. I feel like it goes on really nicely, and if you guys don't know, I have oily skin, so I do need to set everything. Like even just looking at this, I already feel like it has a little bit of a shine to it that would not last all day for me, so I'm gonna have to set this with powder, but that's okay. We're not afraid of powder because we'll just bring back in some moisture with setting spray, and since I'm oily girl, I never really worry about being too dry. Okay, so there is half and half, so you guys can see. I feel like it looks really nice. I don't have too many active breakouts right now. I have like one here, a little bit of redness here, acting pretty nicely, which is kind of crazy too considering it's that time of month. Shocking. You know what? I'm going to try some of these new sponges I got from Dollar Tree. This is the Basic Beauty 5 blending sponges. I wanted to see if I like these. Dollar Tree has been coming out with a ton of makeup sponges recently. If these aren't soft, I'm gonna be really mad. Okay, we have to wet it though. Let's do the pink one. It feels nice and squishy. Squish test for the sponge. My hair. You guys, I cut my own hair the other day, and let me tell you, it was fun. I just have to learn how to do the front angles. Like, I'm scared to do those because I've never done that before. Like, I can do the length, although I do think I cut it. I think I made the left side shorter than the right side, but it's okay because it's like, I can fix it. I'm not like worried about it. Whereas if I was getting my hair done, I'm like in the chair panicking. You just like never know if something's gonna go wrong, if you're gonna get a haircut you hate, which I have had happen to me so many times in the past, and I'm just like sick of paying for haircuts that I don't like. So I feel like I know my own hair. I just have to figure out how to do those. I have to watch some tutorials. I have watched tutorials. I don't have confidence in the angles. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm never gonna get a haircut again because the temptation is there, but then at the same time, I'm like, no, you could do it yourself. I have a really nice shear from when I used to work at Tweezerman that cuts really well, and I'm not getting anything crazy. Like, I'm trying to grow out my layers that I got in November. I don't know if I told you guys about this. But yeah, trying to grow out my layers because I want my hair to be that like one length again. I just feel like that looks so much better on my hair shape. I don't know what you want to call it. So I just have to get more confident because it's so weird. My left angle from my last haircut is shorter, and I didn't touch this, than this one. So like, I don't know if you can see, like, look how much shorter this angle is. Like, my shortest angle's right here, and this one is so much long. Like, there's no, so I have to figure out how to do that, but it's a little scary when you have long hair. So I'm on a little journey. I feel like with the sponge, I'm back to the foundation, I am finding myself adding a bit more product. Maybe the sponge is just soaking up a lot of product. I think that might be the issue, whereas the brush just kind of put it right on there. Okay, but I really like the way that this foundation looks. I just like the finish of it. I have so much new hair growth from the hair growth serum that I'm using. So like now when I'm doing my makeup, the little hairs are like always in the way. To concealer, I'm using shade 10, which is like the little wonky. Let me see if I can fix this. Hopefully I don't get a copyright. My gosh, I have the windows open today because it's like 75. I'm like, I don't need the AC today. If I don't need the AC on, like, I will leave it off. Like in the summer, we're gonna have the AC on so much, so if there are days when I can leave the AC off, why not? But it's pretty nice where I live, like the town I live in, our electric is separate from everyone else's electric. So we have our own little electric grid, I guess, and it's actually more affordable than what everyone else has in their town here. And I love living by the water. Like, I'm not on a beach per se, I'm more by like, I guess you would say like a canal, but I am really close to the beach. I don't know if I could live far from the water because I grew up so close to the water and it's such a big part of my life. Although it stinks, it's not so many months of the year. So that's why I try and go to the water as much as I can when it's nice out. And a powder from Essence. Oh, another Essence product. How cool is that? And I'm gonna take this sponge and just press that into the skin. This is really, I just use this for like under the eyes. It's like a yellowy white, what is it called? Banana is what it's called. So we're gonna use this to press, and then we're gonna take a little brush. This is the Kitten Paw brush from Real Techniques, and the LA Girl Pink Pro Setting Powder. And then we're going to use this to press, tap off excess, press that right under the eyes. And I feel like this gives more of like a flawless look. So just make sure you're tapping off the excess. And I love this brush because it has like the little paw, so it makes it lay down your powder really easy. I feel like that looks so good. Now let's do our contour. This is shade 210. Going in all the contour areas. By the way, I am filming again in front of my window. I just really like the way that this looks. So when I can film here and it's not too bright or anything, I do like to film here. Okay, blend this out with the other side of the sponge. I really like this for contour. I feel like it looks really nice and like natural. The other day I didn't even put the foundation on. I just did the concealer and the contour and a little bit of like a radiance serum, like the Catrice one, and it looked so good. I'm like, maybe this will be my summer makeup. Like, I'm not even gonna wear foundation. I'm just gonna do the concealer and the bronzer. Like, look how pretty. Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty the way it blends out. Ooh, yes. If you're getting this, definitely get a contour shade. I just love how this looks. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it's more of a bronzer shade. Contour would be more like a gray tone. I just love having like a very bronzed perimeter of my face. Oh, it's very hard for me to do with the chunkier sticks. I'm so used to using the LA Colors one. Okay, actually I made it work. Would love to go on a walk today because it's so nice out. Been loving going on walks. I just bronzed the crap out of my nose. Do you guys see that? I have to add in some highlight in any drugstore powder bronzers, so I'm just gonna use my Fenty one. I'm like, do I not have a powder bronzer from the drugstore? I mean, I got rid of a ton because I decluttered a lot of stuff, but I was like, wow, it's kind of crazy. I need a new iPhone so bad. Mine is completely broken. It's been like 3 years since I dropped it at the gym and broke the front facing camera, so I've just been using the back camera for everything. So I'm like, every day I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and get a new phone. I just keep like delaying it. Like, why? I don't know. I guess just the process of like, it should be something fun, right? But I know I need to get one that has like a lot of storage, the terabyte, really. But I literally have no space left on my phone. If you can relate, let me know. I can't download any apps, which is like, and I feel like it's holding me back. I can't, like, I film so much content every single day. You guys don't even know, like for TikTok, Instagram. Now I'm doing Facebook. I have a page on Facebook that I grew to, there's almost 40,000 followers on it, and I did that in a month, which is the most insane growth I have ever had, like considering I've been on YouTube for 12 years, just at 41,000 in 12 years. So the growth has been crazy. So all that to say, I create so much content, I need to have the space to be able to freely create and not feel like I'm held back in that sense. I don't know about you guys, when I do my eyes first and I move on to foundation and my foundation is done, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I feel so much better. I can't handle when I like just have eye makeup on and no face makeup on. It just looks so weird to me. Okay, let's move on to blush. I have the Be Pure liquid blush in Coral Crush, and we're gonna layer this too with a powder. So just blend this out. I'm not using, oh my gosh, I'm not using the appropriate brush for this. I'm so excited for summer. If you are too, let me know in the comments. This is my favorite season. I love summer, especially where I live. We have like the most fun summers, and my sister Kara and my two nieces will be coming this summer for a whole month, and I could not be more excited. My older sister, both my sisters are my best friends, and I just like love hanging out with them, and like we literally just do anything together. Like there is no bond like a sister bond. If you have a sister, you know, I'm sure you can relate. I'm adding the Ciate Glow 2 blush on top. I love these blushes. I use them like every day because they're like a topper. and they just make your cheeks look so glowy. However, I think Ciate's like went out of business or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I need to do my eyebrows. I was like, something looks off. It was the brows. Brows are filled in. I feel so much better. I use the Benefit Brow Pomade in 4.5 and one of my favorite products that I use every day, the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. I love this product so much. I just love, I put it in before, after, and I just love the way it makes my brow looks, and it doesn't make them like very hard or crunchy or anything like that. So we're gonna do the ColourPop So Juicy Lip Liner in Jaguar. This is like a very deep brown shade. Then let's see how this looks. I don't know how this is gonna come out. I have Revlon in Make It Pink. It's like a very bubblegummy pink shade. Okay, so we finished up with everything. So just some thoughts on the new Essence foundation stick. If you are oily like me, I definitely think you're gonna need to set this down. Definitely has a little bit of glow to it on my skin. So if you are similar to me, set it down with a powder for sure, because I literally was just touching up like some areas that looked a little bit shiny. If you're dry, I think this foundation stick will be good. I don't think it's going to be too drying because it does have that little bit of glow to it, so that's great. Highlighter is on. We are glowy. So overall, I do think this is a really nice affordable foundation. I do have to see how it looks by the end of the day and kind of give you guys an update later on, but I love the finish of it. I feel like it looks really nice and natural. It gives really nice coverage. I like how smoothly it goes on. For $6.99, this definitely is like one of the best foundation sticks that I've tried. It's very like emollient, I guess would be the word for it. Definitely give it a try. I feel like $6.99 honestly is not a bad price for a foundation, considering most of them are like $14 and up now. The ingredients on it, and it's definitely a foundation that I would add into like my foundation rotation, and I think I'm honestly most obsessed with the contour because it just blends so nicely. It's so creamy and such a beautiful color, and I love that there's also a lot of foundation shades to choose from, so hopefully you can find your perfect color match. I hope you enjoyed this little review on the Essence foundation sticks that are $6.99. Definitely check them out. And then below my description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!